this end on this pintail over here. Obviously, plugs in right there. There we go.
This person here, you get this new poke in there. This is the hard part, so there we are. And now we get this.
Cheers.
This is it. This thing's gonna be going here soon. Got a little bit of work.
All right,
So
you
I
got
a lot of work on it. So.
You got Yukon 411 gears. Where'd you get this from?
Got stuff, late model restorations.
LMR.
Yeah. Right now, we're gonna remove the rear end casing and try to.
Hella spider web and shit.
Yeah. I found that fucker though. Killed that motherfucker. He's gone.
So happens when your car sits for a month.
Yeah.
2 months.
Hey, shit's expensive out here in the Bay, man.
All right, let's get going on this.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we're changing the gears while the rear end's still in the car. This is my first time doing this.
My first time doing anything like this.
Although no fluid went through it. Alright, so we gotta take this with that 5/16 bolt out that holds the pin on. Alright, I'm holding the axle.
There we go.
Scared me.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, why is it so tight? I don't remember tightening it up that way. Alright, stop. And then we'll just slide. A bad boy out of there.
Alright, we got the pin out. So, we got the pin out of the center. So the next thing we gotta do is, hopefully this magnet's strong enough. Nope. Can you pull that axle out a little bit? Alright, we're gonna have to push it off a little bit from the other side. So we're gonna push these off a little bit. Alright, there's that one. Let's do one at a time. We'll turn the axle on. Good. And that should be it.
That's what you don't want to do.
Here's that.
Luckily we had no oil. We didn't drop that in the oil pan, but we don't want to do that. There we go.
Now we can pull the axles out. Start taking the gears out.
You don't have to take it all the way out though. You can just slide them.
It's out. We're gonna take these 4 bolts off. Alright, we're gonna get these 4 bolts out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're gonna keep everything from the left side on the left side and everything on the right side on the right side. Alright, you got everything marked out?
Definitely been a hassle. Jumped right in it though. We got it. Got our bearings pressed on. Figure it out.
Still got the sharp bottoms. We'll pull a little bit of pinion depth out, and then we'll tighten up the backlash again. We'll move shims back from the passenger side over to the driver's side in order to move the carrier closer to the pinion.
And then we'll check again.
Yep.
Pulling out this, taking this old pinion shim. So we put it in
Pull
there.
this bearing off to get that little tiny shim in there. I don't know if you can see that.
This is what it looks like. That's the shim.
Right in there.
So, take here, what is it, bearing spreader?
Bearing splitter.
Spreader.
Oh.
Hey. You got it straight. It's all in the middle. Down a couple times. You want to get tight, you don't want to get too tight. All right. So, anybody doing this, I highly recommend getting your own press. Finally broke down and bought one. It's been a lifesaver.
Go. Start cranking it.
Tell you guys what, trying to do this yourself with a 3-jaw puller and some muscle,
2-jaw puller.
it almost impossible.
Yeah. 20-ton press. Well worth it.
This is the shim.
Little tiny shim.
Old shim off. New shim.
So we already measured out the shim. We know what shim we're putting back on.
Also invest in a micrometer. You're gonna
Yes,
need
you
it.
need a micrometer for this job.
You're gonna need it.
So shim goes on. Bearing goes on.
Slap that bad boy down there.
Using the old bearing, the inside of the
Sleeve.
bearing, yeah, bearing
Inner
sleeve,
sleeve.
whatever you want to call that thing.
Whatever you call it. Alright, let me take this. That guy. Just like that. I want to center him as much as possible. Press her on there. Seats, one little click for good measure. There we are.
That's it.
We're seated.
Let's go put this bad boy back in there.
We're spinning. All right, Nick, what we got going on?
Alright, so we're just going over the shims and everything, trying to get our backlash and our pattern down. So we're gonna pull a little bit, was it 5/1000ths from the driver's side, and throw that 5/1000ths onto the passenger side to open up our backlash a little bit. A little more distribution on our wear, on our pattern.
See that pattern right there? It's getting close. About 13 times, maybe 15 times we've taken it out and checked it. It's getting there. When we say 5/1000ths, we mean these shims. These little tiny shims. They're paper thin, thousandths of an inch.
Alright, so we got it all measured out. Let's throw this thing back in there.
Throw it back in, all right.
Got it.
No, I saw on the shims we were talking about. Use a race holder to pound those shims in. You don't want to blow those shims up if you hit them too hard with a hammer.
Shim. It's the old shim.
Old stock one. Check both sides, make sure they're nice and set. Okay, you see the orientation, see the arrows, you gotta make sure those are pointing out.
$90 foot-pounds.
Get it down nice and set first. You don't want to crank them all the way down to 90 right off the top. Tell you what, anybody out there who thinks that they can't do this, you can. I ain't never worked on a car before I got this thing. And we've done everything to it. Not one other person has touched it, so.
We've done everything, and we still got everything to do to it.
Yep. But no one else will touch it. We'll do all of it. Unless it's like machining. You can't do any machining shit.
Why not?
We don't have anything to machine with.
Just kidding. All right. So, definitely got more backlash. A lot more.
A lot more. Let's grab the dial.
It's a little better wear. Damn, just was trying to jump through the roof and shit.
Landlord's having the roof on the shop redone, and these guys are dropping shit all over our fucking cars.
Alright, can you see it?
That looks like 15. I'd call that 15, 16. That's maximum.
Is it 15 or is it 16?
Oh, it's like 15 half. Go ahead, check it.
You got 16 thousandths. So,
1,000th too much.
yep, too much backlash.
Oh, you take it out and do it all over again.
Hot today. It's gonna be hot today.
Hey, finally getting the test drive done. Let's do this.
Yeah. Yep, we'll just zip tie the bumper on and then we'll start warming her up. It's fired up. Sounds hella good. That shit's so choppy. They need to tune. It's running bigger injectors, bigger mass airflow sensor. It's got roller rockers, bigger cam, lifters, heads, all that shit. So it really needs to tune or to put out what it can put out. But she sounds good for now. I can't wait to see what that thing does once it's tuned. All right, I'm about to pull my car in and we're gonna get out of here. So I'm with Zach right now. You can probably hear him in front of me. We're doing a 15-mile break-in on these new 411 gears. So basically, it's just got to get heated up for about 15 miles, and then we got to let it cool down. We'll probably end up doing that a couple times. Heated up 15 miles, no hard accelerations, and then yeah, our round trip is about 15 miles to where we're going and back to the shop. So we're just gonna keep it moving. And yeah, let this thing heat up real quick and then cool down. Let's get this thing broken in properly. How's the temps? see shit. All right, so we got the Mustang on its 15-mile journey, 15-mile round trip. For the break-in on the diff. And this speed racer over here, I guess she took out a curve. So we're gonna fix that. That thing will be all right. And we're gonna be replacing her lower control arm. I think this is the rear bushing. So it's gonna go way back in there. It's probably when she hit the curb, this shit cracked. But yeah, this is the new one.